We heard a woman hum. We're down at the other side of the room. If there is a woman in here, would you maybe try and do that again for us, please? As my friend said, you played a big part in the war, right up to communications, making bullets.
You nursed them, you got them better again, you were nurses, you fed them, you watered them. If you're the backbone of who they were. And sometimes you're forgotten about more than you should be. You should be remembered as much as they are. Although you didn't hold a gun in your hand. You did. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, at the end of the day, when you think about it, without the women, the men wouldn't have been able to.
No, they cleaned uniforms. They done everything.
I mean, they were some of the ones that went out and gathered the stuff for bullets, and they were the ones that worked for so little, in the telecommunications with the different things as well. That was one of their roles as
That's
well
right.
as nursing. And looking after the wounded. And I'm sure you're here and you can hear us talking. And you have recognition now. Because as my friend said, without the woman's role in the war, the men wouldn't have been able to do what they had to do.
They were the backbone of the army. They were.
And if you can hear what we're saying, will you please let us know in some way, some small way, that you can hear the recognition that we're giving you. See if this boy here beside me moves.
I'm thinking of this man here staring at me with a cup in his hand.
Oh, Jesus.
Him?
Hurt your forehead.
Oh, don't.
I mean, you look at all the size of the beds.
Oh, tiny.
And that is the size of the beds I was sleeping.
I know.
Because I had a lie curled up. Come on, please talk to us. If you have a story to tell, you're getting an opportunity now to tell your story. No matter who's here, whether it be a soldier, a woman, somebody who built the fort. Oh. If that was you who made that sign, can you do it again for me, please? We're not here to show you any disrespect at all. My own grandfather fought in the First World War. I've had cousins very dear to me that have been in the Royal Navy. I've had cousins that have been Queen's Guardsmen. Is there anybody moving? No. Good.
Yeah, and my camera won't focus.
Oh, no, well, that's a good sign.
There's,
I'm getting responses.
it just keeps coming in out of focus here, and I'm not even focusing on any of the, the mannequins.
No, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. So please know that we're here with respect. But you maybe haven't had a chance to tell your side of the story. We're giving you that chance now. Please talk to us. Ah. No, but the noise came from in here.
It did come from in here.
Like, the noise that we're talking about can come from in here. What? The noise that we can hear up here has come from within here.
Yeah, it is in here.
Okay, if you don't want to talk to us, will you come over here and come and sit beside me? Who's talking? It's okay, it's always just me. You go ahead. Thank you. Come and sit beside me. Tell me your name. Were you a young man? Just starting out in life? Felt that it was the right thing to do? Maybe as your father, or your grandfather? Come sit down, talk to me and tell me. Tomorrow you heard the day Remembrance Day mentioned. Remembrance Day is a day that has been chosen to remember all those who have fallen in the wars. And that would include you. Tomorrow is the day that you're remembered. So people don't forget your sacrifices. Now, and I know you're here, and I'm not moving out of here. Would you please let me know that you are here?
As Roisin said, did you think it was the right thing to do? Did you leave a wife and children behind, frightened that you would never see them again? That must have been absolutely horrendous. And it's still going on today. I know you fought those wars thinking that, you know, hopefully it would have been the last, but unfortunately it has kept going. The same troubles. Afghanistan. Still young boys, girls leaving families. As Mick said, he's done his bit. So we all have connections in this room. We all understand. So please come and tell us your story, your name, anything that you feel that would help us understand.
I could see something moving in front of me. It was a bloody strap of the camera. Scared the shit out of me.
And she says, you're just waiting on your man here getting up.
Got the heebie-jeebies now.
As I asked before, were there many died here, building this fort? I'm sure it was extreme hard labour. And he said it was never used.
No.
How do you...
It was never used as a defence.
Yeah.
Because by the time it was built,
It was over, wasn't it?
The war was over, yeah.
So how do you feel about that? that you put blood, sweat and tears into somewhere
Okay.
and felt that it wasn't used for its purpose.
Who's talking? Do you want us to come down?